So we are here once again in a Defender, but this one's a little bit different. The last one was built for overlanding. This one is built for, well, I'm not sure what it's built for.
It's built for the desert. It's built for speed.
I'm here with Alistair Crighton, the owner, and this is actually was originally intended to be a rally car, or it was a rally support vehicle in the Desert Challenge in 2004, which is quite a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a rally support vehicle back then. I think he's had plans of rallying it, but it's not quite rally spec, but it's certainly getting there. It's a very, very good start.
I mean, well over 300,000 dirhams have been invested in this car.
Yeah.
And it is a 98.
It's a 97 model, sold in 99.
What happened?
One
2
owner
years?
previously. Well, maybe they weren't popular back then.
So
they were expensive vehicles, remember?
Petrol V8, 5-speed manual, but this actually isn't the original engine. This is a JE Reel engine.
It's a JE, John Eales Developments engine. So it's instead of
Eales, sorry, yes.
John Eales, yeah. Instead of the 3.5 that it would have come with, it's now got a 4.5, and everything on it has been modified. It's been stroked and bored, and
you estimate around 260 horsepower.
Yeah. 260 horsepower.
What sort of torque figure are we talking about?
I haven't got the torque figures handy, but I mean, basically, the world revolves in front of your wheels.
I tell you what, I'm expecting big things from this car. It's got 8 shocks, if I understand correctly.
It's got 8 shocks. Yeah, it's got rally raid shocks and rally raid springs.
So it's got King springs, and if I look at the red shocks, say Coney raid shocks, which are really solid off-road shocks.
Yes, yeah.
And everything on this interior, again, 16K, do you think, to make this brushed aluminium?
Yeah.
Not really finished, but it's meant to be.
Yeah, the finishing's a bit on the rough side, but it's
well, that's the whole car.
It's
meant to do what it's meant to do, and what it's meant to do is crush the desert. And you've got these Cobra seats, and there's a very loose seat belt. Is that normally how it's supposed to?
No, it'll tighten up.
That bodes well.
Yeah.
And it's got a roll cage in the car.
Yes, the safety device is roll cage, so it's a proper.
It's a proper roll cage, then.
Yeah.
How do you pass it with the safety devices roll cage?
Well, some of them came with them as standard, so they don't seem to have any issues with it.
Oh, fair enough, I suppose. So, anything fancy? I mean, I got the classic Land Rover wooden box.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I'm changing. I want something a bit more. I actually just want a nice secure one, which is a lockable one for bits and pieces.
But I just want to look inside what's in. Oh, it's just lots of receipts and a battery.
Don't look inside.
A battery for
torch.
People you don't like, maybe. It's a good baseball, and just lots of just crap here. But this is very much your car. You had it for a considerable amount of time, by which I mean a month or 2.
I've had it for about 3 months now, thank you. But yeah, it's spent a lot of time in it. It's put 6,000 kilometers on it since I've had it. I mean,
and you absolutely love it.
UAE. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of little Defender issues. I'm still sort of like finding out.
We won't talk about them or mention them at all.
No. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
One of them, by the way, is you're actually in first here. You're not in reverse. Don't follow what the thing says. It's not the right.
So
gear
this
lock.
is first.
Yeah.
That's second.
Yeah.
Third, fourth. So where is reversed?
Reverse is back to the right. Yeah.
So it's just the wrong knob. What sort
knob.
of swine would do that? Just put the wrong knob in there.
Just to confuse people who try and steal it, I guess.
I'm going to start it up.
Okay, well, you got to go through the process.
So turn?
Yeah, that's power. Right, the battery's back on. Flick up the switch.
Yeah.
No, the switch underneath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, and then you can hear the fuel pumps coming on.
And now hit the go.
Hit the go. Make sure you're not in gear. Yeah. And there you go.
That's cool, though. I like the sort of the theater of it all. It's a car got a great exhaust note.
It's got a very good exhaust note.
I mean, Manuel somewhere out there is watching this and thinking, I don't know, I don't believe in V8s, I don't need V8s for the desert, but they're good fun to have.
They're good fun. Yeah, that's the main thing. It's just fun, and with the suspension setup and everything like that, it's not just off-road, it's incredibly good on-road, and there's not many Defenders you can say that about.
No Defenders you can say that about.
Yeah.
So fly-off handbrake?
Yeah, you know, you've driven one of these before.
Yeah, let's see if I can install it.
I think you can install it quite easily.
Oh, it's got juice though.
Oh yeah.
Get back onto the road, so strict instructions not to destroy this clutch. Oh, this is so easy to drive. Sorry, terrible clutching. I haven't driven a clutch in a while, but yeah.
Oh.
No.
Bit clunky there.
Well, I'm working on it. I haven't driven a clutch in a while. Let's just head back up the road. I guess since the speed of this thing. How many kilometers does it have on the clock?
It's got 150k on the clock. The engine has got, when I bought it, it had about 7 on the rebuilt engine. So the engine's now running about 12. So, and it's been beautifully maintained. So
it has been beautifully maintained. It's quite quick actually.
It's very quick.
Is that fourth? No, that's fourth.
Oh, that was reverse. So
that's fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what is the LT77 gearbox?
I think it's the LT77 in this. I need to check. There's two possibilities, two candidates.
Quite quick for a Defender. No 50k
Yeah, up to the right.
There we go. I'm happy with the higher gears. You see, I've not driven a manual in about 4 months, and already it just fades away. I'm driving the DeLorean by comparison. It's just an easy car to drive around with. French engine, you know?
Yeah.
It's actually not as noisy as I thought it was going to be. It's quite habitable almost.
Well, there's been a lot of stuff with noise abatement foil, heat stuff. There's all sorts of things have been done to try and
Right, it's very
improve
good.
it.
Right,
Yeah, but
excellent.
a new rattle has emerged from the window in the back there.
Nothing to do with me. I've been driving.
No, that was from Jebel Jay's yesterday. It was quite bouncy around there.
Tell you what, it's good. I like this one.
Yeah,
It's got plenty of torque though.
but it's also very, very smooth. They've just had the engine mounts redone, and it's I'm finding it just there's a lot of smoothness there.
Yeah, now I've got the hang of the clutch. Actually using the clutch. Let's get a bit of belly. How far does it go up to 5,000 RPM? We got this auto gauge here.
Change at 5.
It's not my car, so I'm not going to smoke the clutch out. Oh, it's got some decent turn of speed. But you said that it can be quite tippy. The center of gravity can be quite iffy.
It's actually not too bad, but I'm still trying to work out the parameters, and it's a high performance vehicle, and so if you get it wrong, you can.
Well, higher performance than what a Defender would do.
It's you can when you're in the sand, you'll feel it. It's really quite. It really moves in the desert. It just likes that amount of power going through at those particular times. So just trying to be a little bit cautious. You've got a high center of gravity in a Defender. You don't want to flip it. So.
Let's not flip a Defender today. That's just not the plan.
But the previous owner did give me a demonstration of what it can do on road, and that I'm still recovering from that brief 5 minutes of him.
It's got an aircon that works actually, but we don't need it because the weather's quite.
Yeah, it's not on the moment, but the aircon's fantastic.
It's quite noisy. It's quite loud air. It's not even as noisy as other Defenders I've driven now.
No.
It's actually quite habitable. I mean, it feels like it should be sent to the scrapyard, but actually it's really easy to drive. The steering's got a little slop on center, but not too bad. Brakes are decent actually. Now that I got the hang of the clutch, the gearbox is lovely.
I'd say the
slotchy
brakes are something that I need to work on. I think the brakes aren't what they should be for the vehicle. And I also noticed that when I'm driving it in the sand or driving it hard, when they heat up, I'm getting, especially in UAE with the temperatures here.
Yeah.
And even though I've only had it since November, even with the temperatures I've been driving it in, I'm getting brake fade sometimes. So I'm thinking
brake fade on a Defender.
Yeah, this thing does move.
We've just taken a V8 Armada. This thing is quicker than it looks. All the needles are moving perhaps more than they should, but that's a Defender thing. Why is the fuel gauge constantly going up and down?
Yeah, the fuel gauge, it's because it's switching over from the reserve tank to the
I didn't ask
tank.
you to do that.
No, it's doing it itself. So it'll wobble around a bit and then it settles down again.
So it's the inshallah approach to fuel reporting.
No. Once it's being run off the other tank, it's fine.
So 300k, this guy invested in this 20,000 pound plus engine, this JE engine.
John Eel's engine.
John Eel's engine. And is it what your ideal Defender would look like? This one?
Absolutely not. I wanted one like you did last time. I wanted a newer one possibly with the Puma engine, but I do not like that gearbox.
No.
No, the 6-speed gearbox just awkward.
It's a little bit more recalcitrant this one, but again
wrong. But a TD5 or TDI was definitely looking at something I could go overlanding in, something for a big trip, you know.
This one's much better.
But yeah, this
I
one.
like this.
But yeah,
good.
I don't regret it. Don't regret it for a second.
This is a
but
hoot.
I'm not putting anything on. I'm keeping it stripped out. I want it light. I want it because I just like the way it handles at speed.
It drives surprisingly well for a Defender, and the word I have is confidence. A lot of these old off-roaders feel very tippy-toey, but this one feels like, you know what, I can take it out pretty hard.
It's old because it is old, but everything has been maintained so well. Everything's been replaced when it needs to be replaced. I've got a shopping list of things I want to do, but at the end of that shopping list, it's going to be there's going to be very little left from the original car apart from the chassis.
Yeah, but that sounds hilariously expensive.
Bits and pieces as I go. So already the engine's basically a brand new engine.
I mean, that's the great thing about Defenders though. They're basically one big Tonka toy set, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can just Meccano set is the correct terminology. You can pretty much just take whatever you like, bits you don't like, drill into the car, but the body is in pretty decent shape. You can put a lick of paint here and there, but it's pretty okay.
Oh, that's his character. I've got no intention of respraying or even fixing those bits up. It's been used, and you know, it's not shy about it.
So I think it's time we took it in the sand a bit. I'm just going to use the bit that you used over there because I'm very conscious of your clutch. It's a stock clutch.
This is the original clutch, yeah.
It's surprisingly easy to use. I mean, it's a little bit heavy, but you know, you can feel it. It's got good engagement, good grabbing point. Not too high up. The trouble with the TD5s and the Pumas is it's very vague. This isn't vague.
Well, I quite like the clutch, but I am aware that it's been driven a lot in the desert. I've driven it in the desert myself, getting used to it myself.
Here we go, into the sand. Not too bad, actually.
It's a bit bumpy on
well, we've not deflated it.
the
We're just
smooth
driving
bit.
in literally. So much juice. I need power in my life. Actually, I do have power in my life. I got a 400 horsepower V8, but you know what I miss though, Alistair? Manual gearboxes.
Yeah.
I miss manual gearboxes. They're great. Change up into third, you think, or?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk down, but soft sand here. The color of the sand tells us it's soft. But let's just keep moving.
You're happy in second, keeping the revs high. It's not gonna.
I don't want to lug the old girl, so. Oh, it's a gate. So this is so easy to drive in the sand, and the ride's a little bumpy, but not too harsh.
It's great in the sand when you're at speed. When you're slowing down, when you're
this
stopped.
This is actually quite slow.
It gets a bit. I'm still trying to getting used to judging the power for when I'm taking off in the sand. Too much power and you bury yourself.
I think you could probably start this in second.
Oh yeah.
It feels like it's got plenty of torque, but that diesel Defender. I mean, I love what he's done to it, but I want this V8. This is a great V8. Man, I'm envious. This is a fantastic machine. Also, I love manuals, and this is a good manual. It's notchy, it's engaging, it's positive. It's everything that I want in a car now that I'm no longer smoking the clutch. You know, it's on full road pressure. What pressures are you running it at?
Well, thanks to our earlier issue, I'm probably up to about 30.
That's not too bad.
Down to 30. I normally run it at between 32 and 35. So.
You know what pressure I run the Ram on?
What?
Oh, 40. Bloody KO2s. Not my ideal sand. But off-road you have to run them at about 10 or 12, otherwise you don't really do anything. The worst of all worlds.
But I think next time if we want to take it out again, if we're doing some serious deserting, I'll have the Shaheen sand tyres on, which I haven't tried yet.
Why do you have Shaheen sand tyres?
They came with the car. They've got another 5 rims, 5 tyres on it.
These are actually original Defender rims, aren't they?
Yeah, these are and we've got these ones for the road tyres.
This is awesome.
And the other one comes with steel rims. Yeah.
This is amazing.
It's so much fun.
It is a route, you just want to throw it at every piece of desert till you roll it over, which we're not trying not to do.
Which we're not going to do today.
Considering this car is running on road pressures, it is killing it in the sand. Have you jumped it yet?
No.
Oh, you kind of want to jump it, don't you?
I do want to jump it, but I jumped my Discovery and I broke the chassis and I had to scrap
break the rest
it.
of the car, so we're going back onto the road. This is what a Defender should be. Absolutely vicious.
Yeah. I mean, you can really give it welly round the roundabout.
Well, I'm trying not to. I think we're basically done here. I think we have shown people that there is another way to do Defenders.
Yeah.
There's another way to do Defenders and power. Lots and lots of power. Well, thank you very much, Alistair. You are an absolute star for letting me drive this thing. And what do you do in case people want to talk to you or get in touch with you or ask you how you've done this?
You can get through Facebook is probably the best way. I mean, I'm easy to find there. Land Rover Owners Club on Facebook. Recently joined that.
Oh, God. Well, Manuel's actually one of the founders of the Land Rover Owners Club.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been so much fun. If you have a Defender, I highly recommend you V8 it. I don't know about the overlanding bit. I don't like to sleep in the desert. You do actually like to sleep in the desert.
I've been, as a camper, I don't know, I need to put some extra weight on it, which I don't want to do. So
it's fine as it is.
So it's going to be a minimalist overlander.
What an amazing car. Thank you so much.
Sleeping bag.
It has been such a pleasure. Thanks for watching. You'll be following us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the rest. Each time you turn it off, let's turn it off.
Just hit the red switch.
That's it. Thank you.